Good morning. I think we're live. Let's find us and see if we really are. It is Thursday, and guess who's feeling better? Hubby. Good news. Let me get the link out. We went to the doctor yesterday, and after the doctor, we went to this place that has the most amazing, like homemade fresh burgers, not a McDonald's burger, but a real burger. He ate that burger, and I'm not kidding you. But like right after, I saw a huge change. Although he is going to be on more antibiotics and anti-inflammatories, had a chest film, all the good stuff. Okay, so today is February 6th, and we are doing surprise heart art prompts. So here goes. All right. There's our video, and we are ready to roll. I'm so happy that it's all back to horizontal and doing good, and I'm almost centered. Almost. Hi, Pamela. Good morning. Yeah, I'm gonna forego any shameless. Well, I'll just do one quick shameless plug since we have a minute or two before we get started. I'm gonna do this shameless plug because we're just gonna dive right in today because hubby is feeling better and wants to go get breakfast. I mean, that's his favorite thing. Why do old men like to get breakfast? Why do young men like to go get breakfast? Like, it's a thing with men. Anyway, good morning, Joan. Hi, Dieta. Hi, Susan. Hi, Ellen. Hi, Beatrice. So this is the only shameless plug I'm going to do. Creatorofcuteness.com. It's where all the magic happens. It's where you can get books, collage elements, classes, watercolors, burnishing tools, and collage bundles, and background papers and journaling papers, all digital downloads that don't even have to ship to you. You just get them and they come to you. It's pretty cool. So that's all we're going to talk about today. And yeah, since he's feeling better, I want to take him to breakfast. I just read that Waffle House is now like when you buy a breakfast, let's say it's like a 2 egg breakfast for $10, you're going to pay $12 for it. I think they added $1 per egg. That's where we're at. All right, so let's pick one of these, and this will determine on if I have to go downstairs or not. Heart and mind or heart and soul. Dun 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 da 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 dun 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 da 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 dun da 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 da. You know heart and mind and heart and soul? Isn't that heart and soul? That piano song that we all learned, the only thing we learned on the piano? Here's the problem. This is already kind of a quote. So let's pick one of these. Be creative, it lights up your soul. So these aren't going to go together real well. So I'm going to put this back. We'll keep that one. Choose another one. Layered heart. Okay, we can do that with watercolor because I'm not going downstairs. Those two do go together pretty much. Although I kind of don't want to do a layered heart. Let's choose another one. I have to sneeze. I have to sneeze. Let's try this one. Rainbow heart. Heck yeah. All over that. All right, so which side should we do the rainbow heart on? It should be this side. So I'm going to put this one back in because I already cut it for that side. We're going to go here. Do you remember yesterday that I got a drop of water over here and I thought this card was ruined? Well, it's not. I covered it up with another heart, a striped heart with like pinkish color in it. It came out and I am happy that I fixed it. We don't have to do any of these this morning. We'll get to do those again here. So let's put this one in here because we'll do that one next week or tomorrow. What day is it? Thursday. So we'll start on this tomorrow. So we'll have, what'd we do? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. No, we did Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then we'll have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday will be on the next page. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. So we picked our poison. We did rainbow heart because I cheated and put one back in the bowl. It's not really cheating. I just wasn't feeling a layered heart. And then be creative, it lights up your soul. So we get to do some lettering today. Let's think for a minute. Should the heart, oh, that's what I wanted to do. This goes to here, so we need to know where this ends. So I think the rainbow heart should go at the top. Or we could do rainbow hearts. Should we do rainbow hearts? I'm thinking the answer is yes. Let's take some watercolor paper and let's paint some hearts. Let's use these. We don't need this page yet. So how's everybody doing this glorious rainy Thursday? Everybody good? I'm all right. I think I said this already, but I'll say it again. I took my husband to the doctor yesterday and he gave him a slip, you know, to go to get x-rays done, a chest film and blood work. So we went and did that. But after that, I took him to get a hamburger at this local hamburger place. And he started feeling a whole lot better, like after he got the burger. Do you think there's something to that? I do. It sounds kind of magical to me. But he did give him an anti-inflammatory and another antibiotic, and then we're waiting on the chest film. We'll see what happens. But he does seem a whole lot better. He was being cute, funny, playful. You know how you can like kind of see when somebody's doing better? You know what I mean? Jill says they're under 3 inches of snow. 3 inches plus? Nice. We're going to cut these out. We're going to use rainbow hearts, I think, on this page. I lost my train of thought. A darker green is always appropriate, don't you think? Light and dark greens. Anyway, so he wants to go to breakfast this morning, and I said, hells yeah, let's go to breakfast. What is this, a metallic green? Huh. So I'm taking him to breakfast. What other color do we need? Blue. I don't like any of these blues, really. We could try this one. Oh, that one's not horrible. Yep, it's pouring rain here again, too, Terry. I can't get a darker blue in here. There we go. I like to add several colors into the watercolor. Nope, that's my page. We need a purple, but this is a cool color. It's like a pinky. Oh, it's definite pink. I thought it was like a pink. That's cool. Got several colors into that. What's this color? I think it's brown. I don't know what color that is. I don't think we need this many hearts, but you can't ever have too many hearts. Let's get another one. Uh-oh. One of my trays of watercolors just fell to the ground. It's history. There's no going back once it hits the ground. Oh, he's even on the phone this morning. He's feeling better. That one's really pretty. Hope you can see all the different colors in there. Be ready to pay more if breakfast includes eggs. Yes, Barbara, you missed it this morning when I first got here. I was saying how whatchamacallit, Waffle House, they didn't change their menu prices, but they did say that if you buy a dish with eggs, that you're going to pay more. I think it's $1 an egg. But I mean, we haven't been out to anywhere for a while. Well, we did go get a burger yesterday, and that's when he really started feeling better. I think burgers and chicken soup, they can do a world of good, apparently. Okay, I just need one more. I think, oh, but I think it fell on the floor. Hang on, let me see if I can get it. I think I need a light pink. Oh, I know what I wanted to show you guys. My gift for my Nora Beth, Curtis's wife, who's lost her mommy last week. And I'll talk to you guys about it in a second. But I'm done with people passing away, so nobody else is allowed to. Nobody else is allowed to die. That's not really light pink, but my water is very dirty. I guess that is, so we'll leave it like that. Kind of a weird, I don't like it at all. I'm gonna have to get some clean water here. That's a better pink. Okay, let's let that dry for a second. I'm gonna get clean water because I have an idea of what to do with my page. Hang on. Here's the clean water. Now let me get Nora's book. Okay, we got to move the hearts because they got to dry a little bit on their own. Bring the camera up a bit. So, I haven't really shared this, but when my mom passed away, and I won't be sharing that book at all because it's pretty personal, but when my mom passed away, I had a lot of feelings and emotions, you know, as you do. And people get tired of hearing the stories of memories of your mom and why you're sad and just get over it. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. Your family and friends, you can only say so much to them. So somebody gave me this book. I have more journals than I will um, ever use, ever. Ones that I've made, ones that I've bought, ones that people have given me. But somebody made this beautiful journal for me in Nebraska when I taught a class there. Isn't it pretty? And Nora likes pinks and oranges more than blacks and yellows. So I added some pink and orange in here and I wrote the word memories. And I won't read you my personal note to her, but I did a journal that has some quotes in it. And this is probably the most beautiful one. This one says, "Life doesn't come with a manual, it comes with a mom." And it has a little pocket here with some extra bits that she can use. But here it's a Helen Keller quote, and it says, "What we have once enjoyed, we can never lose. All that we love deeply becomes a part of us." Helen Keller. I mean, isn't that beautiful? And then I took some pictures off of her Facebook page and added them to this book. There's lots of plain pages. That's Molly and her mom, her dad, Steve. And that's Molly and Steve. But I took just, every now and then I would add a little page that she could have with a photo of her mom and dad or a photo of her and her mom. And then I wrote here, this was a good quote I found. And it says, "A mother and daughter's love is never separated." I thought that was pretty beautiful. And do I have any more pictures in here? This one, just, I didn't have a photo here, but it says, "The love between a mother and daughter is forever." And this is my Curtis and Molly. And he posted this picture on her Facebook page the other day and said that he's going to really miss her laughing at all his jokes. Because I guess she used to laugh at all his dumb jokes. And then this is just a picture of her mom. They lived 2 streets apart, and her mom was bound to a wheelchair. And so her dad had his electric scooter and her mom, and they would drive on the streets with their scooter over to Nora's house to visit Atticus and Nora and Curtis. And they were Lolly, she was Lolly, and he's Poppy. And there's Atticus. So anyway, if you know anyone who's passed away, this is a really nice thing to give them. And I wrote a note telling her to not feel obligated to write in it right now, but just know that it's there when she's ready to write some of the things that she loved the most about her mom. Because after a while, we forget. And then I put a little card in here that she could write in the card. And then here. So I just think it's a really nice thing to give to somebody who's lost a parent, a child, a, a dog, a cat. It's just kind of beautiful. So if you have any journals and you know someone who's passed away, put a little note in there explaining to them why you're giving them a journal. It can help. It can be very cathartic. Okay, we're going to dry these. Anyway, I hope she appreciates it, and I hope it does not make her cry. That was another thing I was a little nervous about. These ones came out really cool. Different kinds of scraps of paper that I have do different things. Well, I want to move this over here, and I want to find gold. One of these has gold in it. This has a bronzy kind of gold. I want to splatter some gold into these rainbow hearts. I love gold in my hearts. This is not a very goldy gold. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. It's also fun to take white and splatter white in, but I'm not gonna. Do I have a white here? This looks like an opal-y white. We'll try it. Oh yeah, it's like a iridescent white. It'll get in these wet rainbow hearts and just kind of sparkle. Won't be really white white. Okay, now let's try this all. I hope you can see all the splatters. Try to do this with the heat tool up here. Am I feeling better today? I am fine. I'm fine. I just can't take the sickness and the death in my family any longer. My sister-in-law called me this morning because her son, my nephew, has a new girlfriend as of last August, I want to say, something like that. And her mom is dying and probably has a couple of days to live. So who do they call to get advice? Me, which is really sad. Sad. I could barely handle myself this morning when she called because I'm almost emotionless at this point because I've had so much to deal with, and I know the ins and outs of somebody dying, which is really sad. Really sad. So anyway, we're gonna provided Brent's better, which I think he should be. We're going to take off on, well, after the Super Bowl because we have to watch the Super Bowl. We're going to go to Southern California to unload my brother who passed away, his storage unit, you know. So we're going to the San Diego area, and one of you gracious girls in this group, and I'm not going to say who, I don't want to embarrass anybody, gifted me um, a wonderful gift of tickets to go to the San Diego Zoo. So I'm super excited. The only part I'm not excited about is last night we decided to invite my husband's mom, that'd be my mother-in-law, to go with us. And she is a kind soul. There's going to be stripes down this card in rainbow colors. She's a really nice person, but she grates on my last nerve. I don't even know how to tell you. But an 10 or 11 hour car ride with her is almost more than I'm going to be able to take. And then 4 or 5 days with her is really too much. And we didn't tell her that we're going to go to the zoo because she can't really walk around. So she's going to have to sit in a hotel room. Anyway, we're going because her sister is a double amputee from, whatchamacallit, diabetes. And the only time my mother-in-law is going to get to see her is if we take her to see her. So we felt bad and we caved and we invited her to go with us. Because I don't think we're going to head back down that way to Southern California for a long time unless something happens. So yesterday, when my husband was feeling better, he and I made a decision to sell our trailer. We have a big, way too big trailer that we bought a couple of years ago, and we just aren't going to use it. It's just too big to deal with for the two of us. I can't drive it. Well, I guess I could. I won't drive it. How about that? I'll put it that way. I'm not going to drive it. So we really, really, really want to get a camper van. And that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to put it up for sale this weekend and see what happens. And hopefully somebody buys it and then we can turn the money around and buy a camper van. All right, so I'm not quite sure What should we do here? Should we splatter this? Because I want my heart streaming kind of like a rainbow. Let's maybe make a rainbow. What was our prompt? Was rainbow heart, right? One heart? Well, I'm doing an interpretation, an interpretive dance, I guess. Let's go back this way. This card is bending. Ooh, that's a cool color. Anyway, I am not a nice person when it comes to my mother-in-law, and I should be more patient and I should be kinder. But she, do you know people that live in the past? She lives in the time when her parents were alive, and that's where she stays. And she constantly says things like, if my dad were here, blah, blah, blah. She doesn't really talk about her mom. She was a daddy's girl. So if my dad were here, blah, blah, blah. If my mom were here, blah, blah, blah. And I really need my parents. That's how she lives. And she's 84. It's very crooked. I don't care. Um, anyway, so that's harsh. I know. I don't mean to be mean, but she's just hard to take sometimes. And here's a weird thing that my mother-in-law does. We always make her sit in the front seat of the car because, I mean, that's nice. She's the elder and she should sit in the front, and I sit in the back, and then I just do my work and go about my business because I can't really have a conversation with them because she talks like this. And then I feel like I'm excluded from the conversation in the car. So that's harsh. And not very much fun. But we'll figure it out. We'll make it work. Where's my pink? There we are. I like when the colors bleed together. I try to do that, and then doesn't always happen. There's a good one. That one bled together nicely. My water's very dirty again. Okay, now we need green, our last color on this rainbow heart card. I don't really know what I'm doing yet, but I wanted to paint rainbow stripes today, so there we have it. We did. All right. Let's put this away. Put this away and cut these guys out while this is drying. We'll give it a quick overhaul here. Yeah, I'm going to bring embroidery on this trip. And I don't think that my husband's going to be able to drive very much. So I said, let's just put her in the back seat and she can figure it out. See how hard it is to hear in a car that's loud. Anyway, let's go back to this trailer idea because it's new in my brain and I have been looking up trailers, and we want to get one of those Sprinter vans. That's my goal. And then we want to get on Highway 80. I know I've talked about it a bunch because it's been my dream since I was a wee lassie. And we just want to get on Highway 80 and take it all the way to New Jersey and stop along the way and teach classes maybe, or just go. I don't know. And then come back on Route 66. That's the plan. And we decided yesterday that we're never going to tow our trailer to do that. So we have to get a smaller van. And it has to have, my requirements are a bathroom. His requirement is a shower. So my requirement is a toilet. His requirement is a shower and hot water. And my other requirement is a refrigerator. No more of that when we had my cute little vintage trailer and I would load the ice chest for 4 days and then dump the water and get ice. And, you know, I'm done with all that. Um, so that's the requirement. And I want to be able to drive it. We had a big conversion van when my kids were little. Oh my God, it was so cool. The kids thought they were so cool. It had like 10 seats or something, and these disco lights that you could turn on and flash and make different colors. My kids thought they were just hot tamales. So kind of like that. I don't think I need all of these colors. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. I didn't know they had showers in Sprinter vans. Not all of them. Some of them do. But it has to be a used van. We can't afford a new van. We may not even be able to afford a used van. But in my dreams, I'm going to make it work somehow. I want this one and this one. I wish in my dreams, if I could have anything, and you know, we do have to have our dreams, it would be to have one of those traveling motorhomes. It's like a bus. Do you know what I mean? Like all the musicians have that they get on the tour bus. That's what it is, a tour bus. And then have a driver drive so that we could just hang out. It would have to have big windows though, because I really would want to be able to see what's happening outside. Like, I would love to take some train trips because of what you can see in the train. Well, I may need more than this. Might need. I think I need this one. And this one, maybe. I don't know about the light pink. Well, let's just cut them all out. All right. Lindsay, did you get the adult Adornit, not the adult, the Adornit mystery box? There are some wonderful projects there related to hearts. I did not. I'm going to be getting rid of so much stuff from my craft room coming up. Little bits at a time. So if you don't belong to the Handmade Holidays group, you're going to want to, because I'm going to be getting rid of full projects that I've made, projects that are half started and not finished, mystery boxes of craft supplies, all kinds of stuff. In fact, today there is a sale that I'm doing over at Handmade Holidays with 2 journals that I made for a class that I taught, the Winter Fairies class. I'm selling those 2 journals. So if anybody wants one, that'll be at 10 a.m. I'm going to post them. And then you can go purchase one if you want. They're $50 a piece. I'll just tell you that ahead of time. But I'm going to list them at 10 o'clock. And I lost my train of thought. I don't know. Oh, so I went to put them on the shelf and I'm like, why am I keeping these? Why do I need more journals? I have no room on the shelves that I have. So got to start making room for leaving town. Okay, so if we go like this, where's my pencil line is right there. And then we want to go off to the edges. Maybe I don't need as many as I thought. Because our prompt is be creative, it lights up your soul. And that's going to go in here. So let's start gluing these down. Do we have book club tomorrow? Yes, we do. And tomorrow is the first of our early book club. So it's the first part of the month. And book club will be, I believe, 10 o'clock, Ellen. I posted it yesterday. It's posted on the site. I think we did 10 o'clock for the one that's at the beginning of the month. The one that's at the end of the month is at 4 o'clock. Should I do more up here? I really like all these hearts colors. It's hard not to use them. And I'm going to want to make way more of these hearts coming up. So, anyway. Did I tell you guys about my brother's storage unit? Did I already talk about that? How I didn't know he had a storage unit? Well, it's hard to know what you have when you don't talk to somebody. And really, I didn't have any kind of a relationship with my brother. Neither did my parents. He didn't like us. So, anyway, so when I finally got his mail forwarded to me in December, I got it finally in January. His mail had bills that were overdue for 2 storage units. 2, not 1, 2 storage units. And so I had to go through the process of immediately calling the place and finding out what I had to do to be able to access those storage units. And, uh-oh, what color is this one? Oh, this could go at the top. Kind of like these hanging out at the top. Oh, that's cute. Anyway, so I had to pay them off. He owed a lot of money because, he was an alcoholic. So his money went to buy alcohol and not take care of his storage unit. So he owed like 6 months worth of back rent. I paid it. And so now they unfortunately sold one of them off right at the end of December before I knew he had a storage unit. So God only knows what was in that. I'm thinking it's just trash. Who knows? Gosh, I love this. Do you guys love this? We're going to use a little ink. I probably should have done that first. So there's only one storage unit left. And we're going to clean it out. And chances are it's all going to go to the dump. I don't think there's much worthwhile in it, but we'll see. I wish I had used watercolor, but it's all right. I started with this. I'm going to finish with this. It's probably good that it's not a dark black anyway, because the background paper is black. So it'll be like a mystery. And my kids we all have a $5 bet on what's in there. I think it's just going to be boxes of magazines and old newspapers because he was a conspiracy theorist, so he read a lot of newspapers. But we'll see. Okay. All right. So now we have be creative. It lights up your soul. And here's what I'm doing. I'm taking the ones that I've used and putting them in a used jar. So we did the rainbow heart. It's going in the used jar. And then I can take these ones when I'm done and use these quotes in another project. Did I use some of my watercolors today? Karen wants to know. Probably. But Karen, what I've done is I've taken my watercolors. So this light pink is one of mine. The bright pink where's the bright? The bright pink is one of mine. The yellow that I use all the time is mine. But I have lots of different brands of watercolors in my palette. So yeah, this yellow, this pink. I can't remember. I can't remember what I've used and haven't used. So I don't know. Hang on, I'm going to go yell at my husband. be ready for breakfast in 20 minutes. I'm done. Done. Get in the shower. Okay. I didn't really yell. I just say I'm yelling. Anyway. Okay. So now you can see the hearts, hopefully. So it is, where did I put it? I put it away. Oh my gosh, I forgot the quote. There it is. Be creative, it lights up your soul. Just going to go for it. And you could just glue this on. You could cut this out and glue it on, but I did that yesterday. My favorite letter, B. Micron pens sometimes do not like going over on the top of watercolor. Okay. Fancy B. Creative. I love having lines, but I don't really use the lines. I am going with a really thick pen here. Be creative, comma, it lights up your soul. I think I can do them all on separate lines. I'm going to go all uppercase. It's hard when you get into the darker colors. Lights up your, I'm going to make the word soul quite a bit bigger. And that's kind of what you want to do. Make the prominent word the larger of the letters. And some of these that don't have who said them, if it doesn't say who said them, like there are some from Albert Einstein and stuff, but some of them don't say that. So I don't know who to give credit for. Oh, I really like the way I wrote that. Sometimes it just happens and comes out good. So I'm going to take all my supplies with me. So I should be able to do videos in the morning from wherever it is we're going. If I can't, well, you know, we'll make it work. You guys can do it on your own. But I am going to have to pack up all my little tags for picking. I thought about pre-picking them, but that just isn't fun to me. So the problem is going to be if I pick something and I don't have all the supplies for it, because there's like a stitched heart. There's some other hearts in there that are going to take a little bit more time to create. So I'll have to throw those back in. Gonna put a dot in here. I think we're done. I'm going to use some white. Oh, all my pens are falling. There we go. I like this. Simple. Trying to decide if I should do dots in this one. I think so. He's better. Can you hear him talking on the phone? He's so happy he can talk on the phone. Don't ever call me. Like if I give you my phone number, you're welcome to text me anytime. Do not pick up the phone unless you're dying or you have chocolate and you need somebody to eat it, or you want to offer me a trip to the Bahamas for free. I'll answer. But I hate talking on my phone. My husband loves talking on his phone. Loves. Not this girl. Don't call me. Okay, I'm going back to the glaze pen, although it may not work. It hasn't been very glaze-like lately. But I kind of wanted that shine. He's talking to some guy about how shoes changed his life. So funny. So you know how somebody can say something to you and it can totally change your whole everything, just whatever. It could be the simplest thing like eat more broccoli, although that wouldn't do it for me. We had an appointment the other day, my husband and I, but he didn't go because he was sick, so I went. And the person who we had the appointment with must have had like a near-death experience or something happen in his family, or I don't know. But we were having a conversation and I was telling him how we want to sell the trailer and buy a van. And he said 2 words, don't wait. He said, do it now, don't wait. And I have not stopped thinking about that ever since he told me those words. And I'm like, you are so right. I don't want to wait. God only knows what could happen. I think that's better because now it's a little shiny. So I don't know what's happened in his life, but he was always kind of a not fly by the seat of your pants kind of guy. He was always kind of a conservative person. And now he says, don't wait. I'm like, all right, I'm not going to wait. I'm going to do it. Have to wait till my Social Security kicks in, which I thought was May, but I guess it's, no, I thought it was April. I guess it's May. I have to look that up today. But can't do anything until Social Security kicks in. Okay, well, did you ever make a collage element, sunshine girl or boy for Valentine's Day? There are some Valentine's collage elements. Are they sunshine girl and boy? I can't remember. But they're all at the very top of the website, Renata. All the collage elements are there. The journal play day, hang on, let's see. Journal play day has this, and there's a girl, and there's a girl and boy, cat and dog. This is the boy and this is the girl, or this is the boy and this is the girl. Doesn't really matter. Denise said, thanks for reminding me that one of my clients on her deathbed told me the same thing. It stuck with me too. Yeah, it's pretty heavy. Okay, that is exactly what I wanted. Exactly how I wanted this book to look, where you'll see something from behind, but not a bunch of lettering until you pull it out. And the lettering will be at the bottom. And I love it. I love it so much. Perfect. So then I'm ready for tomorrow. We have a whole lot of rainbow hearts here, from pink to red to pink to orange to yellow to green to green to blue to blue to purple to pink. Fun, right? I don't think I want any more dots, but I kind of do now that I'm looking at it. I could mess up the whole thing, but I don't think I will. I like that. I just wanted, we're going to do a little bit of patterns up at the top here. That doesn't bother me, right? Maybe 3 is plenty. I think 3 is plenty. I don't want to do all of them. Okay. Fabulous, 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 fabulous. That's it. I'm done. I'm out of here. Honey, get in the shower. Now I'm yelling at him. I'm hungry. He's the one that wanted to go to breakfast, and he's in there talking to his buddies. All right, you guys have a really good day. I'll take a picture, and share it with the crew. That'd be you. And hopefully you guys come up with a rainbow heart, or if you pulled something out of your container and want to do something else, then do it. I love you guys. I'm so happy he's better because I can yell at him again and feel okay about it. Before I was like, oh, poor baby. Not anymore. Done with that. Carmen says, my ears. Watch this. Brent. Oh, he said, wait, my wife's yelling. I gotta go. Okay, love you guys. Okay, bye. Have a good day. Bye.